Where am I?
Stay asleep.
Who's there?
You should remain asleep. Here, between light and dark.
Between what? The king! Where's the king? Together we close the door to darkness. After that?
You came drifting here by yourself. You did not have the strength to overcome the darkness. Or maybe you were close to it.
As if I'm some kind of demon.
Turn from the light. Shut your eyes. Here, blanketed by the darkness, sleep is safety. Sleep is eternal.
Well, I won't argue with that logic.
What's this?
It is a door to the truth. Take it and your sleep ends as you take the first step toward the truth. But know this, the truth will bring you pain. Will you still go? There is no return to the security of sleep.
This seemed like a boring place to take a nap anyway.
That was very well said, Riku.
A door to the truth, huh?
Hello and welcome back to some more Kingdom Hearts Retainer Memories. This time we're playing as Riku in his own special campaign called Rebirth. Yeah, y'all. The reason we're doing post-commentary in this part is because after the last part where I defeat Marluxia and my mic wasn't plugged in, we immediately did Rebirth in that session, or at least the first part of it. So this first part, yeah, it's gonna have post commentary as well. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. But anyway, the first world we're going to is Hollow Bastion. What? But it actually makes sense in context of the situation because Hollow Bastion was the first world Riku went to after they got separated from Destiny Islands. This is also the only world where Riku will have any sort of interaction with any other character. Because if you haven't noticed, or at least you'll soon notice in this game, is that once Riku goes through all the other worlds that Sora has been to, he will not encounter any of the Disney characters. Why? Because he hasn't interacted with any of the Disney characters. So there will be no memories of those characters for him to connect with, like they connected with Sora. And yes, Riku has to go through every world that Sora has been through. Well, almost every world. The only world I don't think we have to go through is 100 Acre Wood, for obvious reasons. But yeah, so what I'm going to do, at least for this part, I don't know if I'm going to do this in later parts, is I'm going to basically just skip to the dialogue sections. Or basically the parts that are important for Riku, because let's face it, we've been in Hollow Bastion before. In both games, we've seen the world inside and out at this point. So I might as well just save us some time, because, well, you know what, actually, I should show off, or explain Riku's differences in style compared to Sora's. So, when fighting as Riku, his deck is set. Like, You cannot change Riku's deck at all. Whatever deck Riku has in the beginning of the world, you are stuck with that deck until the end of the world. And Riku also doesn't have any magic items or magical abilities like fire or potion. I think he gets Mega Potion later on, or is it Ether? No, I think it's Potion. And essentially, you're basically just stuck with attack moves. Now, thankfully, you able to boost your attack and your HP or your health, as well as an extra ability that we won't be able to utilize until later, which is Darkness. But yeah, Riku's general, like the whole general thing with Riku is basically just attacking a lot and focusing on offense. You're focusing more on an offensive stance. You can reload the deck as many times as you want because no cards will disappear. Like that's the deck that you are stuck with, and you have a quick reload. It's not like Sora where you have to like reload 3, 2, 1, and then you automatically reload your cards. The reload is instant. So basically, there's a lot less to focus on with Riku, because I wouldn't say he's limited in the things that you can do with Sora, but at the same time, he has things that Sora can't do, which makes up for that, like Darkness Mode. But again, Darkness Mode won't come until much later. In fact, I think it doesn't come until after this world is finished. So, yeah. Everything is just how I remember it, even this room. It must be nice being back in your old bedroom. Think of all the memories. You again? Sorry, but these memories I could do without. Maleficent gave me this room. So she did, and you lived here, tempted by the darkness she offered. You cast away your home, your friends, everything, but at least they gave you a nice room. Stop talking! Ah! No one here either. There's nothing but Heartless in this castle. Voice! I know you're watching, so explain this. Where are the people from my memories? Do you want to see them? Of course I do. But you cast them aside. What? You dreamt of the outside world, and you passed through the door to darkness. Behind you, you left family, friends, home, everything, all in pursuit of darkness. But I cast that aside too. And what do you have to show for it? First your home, then the dark. Your heart only knows how to cast away. It's empty, like that room. Like your memories. That's why you don't meet anyone. Your heart is hollow, except for the residual darkness. You're wrong. I rejected the darkness. Did you really now? Yes, Riku, run. Okay. I knew you would return, Riku. Maleficent, you're alive? You haven't been paying attention. I'm but a figment of your memory. Of all the people I could run into, it had to be you. But of course, after all, your heart is steeped in darkness. You can only see those who exist in that same darkness. No. Be grateful you have someone to keep you company. Your heart is empty. Were it not for the darkness it contains, you would be completely alone. That's sounding pretty good right about now. Come now, you want to turn to me to sate your hunger for darkness. You want me here. Who but I can grant the darkness you long for? There was a time I did want you around. I surrendered my heart to the dark. But never again. You and your darkness have nothing to offer. All I did was lose myself, empty myself. I'm finished with all that. If I'm stuck seeing people like you, people of the dark, I'll take you out one by one. Then you mustn't forget to destroy yourself last. For like me, you are one of the dark. That's fine with me. I turned to the darkness because my heart was weak. I hate that weakness. It's like I'm my own enemy. Foreshadowing, and seeing people like you embrace the darkness just makes it worse. Enough talk, Maleficent. So you hate the darkness enough to fight it. Oh, the agony you must feel. Let me end your pain, Riku, forever, with the wondrous power of darkness. Behold the power of hell. See, we're fighting Dragon Maleficent again. This time she got nowhere near as much help as when she fought Sora. Way nowhere near as much help when we fought her in Kingdom Hearts 1. What a first boss. Imagine your first boss in the Kingdom Hearts game being Dragon Maleficent of all things. I don't remember struggling too hard with this fight. I mean, she only got like 2 health bars, so come on, how bad could I have done? But yes, not every world will have dialogue like that. Like Riku will be just going through the world as if there are no cutscenes whatsoever, and then we'll proceed to fight the boss afterwards. The main objective is just getting to the boss as Riku and defeating it, and then moving on. But yeah, she's almost dead. She's almost dead. If I can hit her, if I can freaking hit her. Also, if Riku can't use slates, at least not in his normal form. In D mode, you can use slates. But as far as I know, the only slate that I think Riku can use is well, the one with Mickey, but we don't have Mickey yet, so spoilers, I guess. I don't know. I be Dragon Maleficent. Yeah. Oh crap, that's right. Another thing about Riku is that he has to like actually actively make his way to the end of the world. Like you're not suddenly transported to the Conqueror's Respite as you would if you were Sora once you beat the boss. Now like once you beat the boss as Riku, you actually have to actually make it to Conqueror's Respite physically and then get through. So that's that.
Why do you shun the darkness?
Come on, I know you heard me. Every word I said to Maleficent.
Darkness is your weapon. It is time you learned you must accept it.
What do you mean?
Stop resisting. Accept the darkness. You have no choice. If you are to serve me again.
Handsome.
Handsome.
Oh, you don't seem surprised.
All you have been talking about is the darkness. I can only assume you want to pull me back in. So
although it's strange because you've been talking about darkness a hell of a lot more than the last game. Seriously, take a shot every time Ansem says darkness, or dark in general. I guarantee you,
Surrender to
you
me
will be dead
again.
by part 2.
Crazy! Not a chance!
Did you really think you could do me harm? A weakling like you couldn't even defeat Sora, and you had darkness on your side.
You lost to him too, Dick.
Oh, excuse me for being weak.
You are weak. You need darkness. Surrender. Bow to darkness. Bow to me.
That's not gonna happen!
Only the darkness can offer to you all of the strength that you will need.
You're wrong.
That voice. Your Majesty?
That's right. Remember, Riku, you're not alone. Listen close. The light'll never give up on you. You'll always find it, even in the deepest darkness.
I got it.
Mickey sounds a little,
I won't
strange
lose to
in this
darkness
game compared to later games.
today.
You think that feeble little light can save you from the darkness that I command?
Oh shit, boys, we fight an awesome second boss. Not really. It's a tutorial. Just like Leon taught us about the card system way back when we were playing as Sora, Ansem will teach us about how to break cards. You see, in order to activate D mode, we actually have to make sure to constantly break enemy cards. Like, the more enemy cards you break, the higher the D mode counter will go up until it fills completely to the point where you have dark mode Riku, where he puts on the weird dark thing and stuff. And once you're in D mode, you can actually utilize slates. You can also duel with opponents. Oh wow, I fucked that up. But you can actually duel with opponents when you have a same number valued card pitted up against theirs. So once it's pitted up against theirs, you just hit triangle. Make sure that each card that's dueling against that specific card will basically be higher. Make sure you're constantly breaking cards, basically. Sometimes it'll be 3, sometimes it'll be 5, sometimes I think it'll be even 7 or 8. I think it depends, because I think bosses are like 7 or 8, and regular enemies are like 3.
What? That all you got?
It seems to me that you are intent on resisting the darkness. All right, then see it for yourself. This is a card crafted from your memory. Advance through the world it creates, and soon you will understand. Chasing after light is not the way. It will not give you distance from the darkness. There is no running from the darkness.
Don't worry, I'm not running. Give it. I'll enter the world, and in the end, if I haven't given in to the darkness, then I win.
I have one more gift for you.
Oh, bad touch.
What'd you do?
I simply tempered the darkness that yet remains in your heart.
You still think that I'd rely on darkness?
Oh, we're gonna rely on darkness.
To use it or not is your choice. I'll be waiting, Riku, for you to sense it and yield to the darkness in your heart.
So yeah, D mode. But yeah, that's basically what D mode does. Once I break enough cards, I'll enter it, and I'll be able to use slates. I'm gonna abuse the fuck out of slates in D mode.
Don't I even warrant a hello, Lexius?
Hello.
What is going on here, Zexion? I want an explanation.
Nice to see you too, Vexen. It's such a shame. The organization used to be the rope that bound us together.
You're only number 6. How dare you?
Let it go, Vexen. Zexion, tell us. What did you detect?
Visitors. I picked up 2 scents in the castle's lowest basement. One of them was Maleficent.
Don't be absurd. The witch is gone. She cannot
Ding
return
dong,
from
the witch is
realm of
dead.
Darkness of her own volition.
If you would let me finish. The scent belonged not to the real Maleficent, but to a very convincing double. But I truly cannot say much beyond that, since the double is no more.
Ding dong, the witch is
Our
dead.
other visitor saw to that.
And who is it?
I do not know for sure, but the scent was very similar to that of the Superior.
And yet, not exactly the same, was it? This truly piques my curiosity.
Now, what to do?
We wait. See what develops.
Something smells funny. What's that scent? It's so familiar. Darkness. It's the smell of darkness.
How can you smell darkness?
I can't believe this is happening. The darkness even seeped into my skin.
How can you smell darkness? This isn't like
Your
a one-time
Majesty.
thing. They like, well, I mean, it technically is the one-time thing because they never refer to it, like, they never refer to smelling darkness again, but, like, multiple times throughout Riku's campaign, they would be like, you smell like darkness, or your scent smells like light, or how do you even...
What happened?
Anyway,
See
Mickey.
right through you.
Funny, huh? I can only send a bit of my power to this place. That's why I've got a request for you.
Request?
Listen, Riku. Just because darkness holds you, don't let go of who you are. You've got to fight the darkness inside you. It won't be easy to do, I know. But please don't forget, even in the darkest darkness, there's always a little bit of light.
Light within darkness.
You and I have seen it. The far welcoming light inside the door to darkness. The light of Kingdom Hearts. It will show you the way. Please don't give up. Believe in the light. That's a request from my heart.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Trust me, I'll try to find a way to reach you. I'll get there. I promise.
Handshake.
Oh. You're an illusion.
Don't worry. We shook hands in our hearts, remember? We're connected, you and me.
Guess we are.
Goodbye, Ghost Mickey. Alright. So this is where it's gonna end. I'm gonna cut it here because next part we're gonna be doing like a 2-world thing, you know. It's just Rick's world is so short. We gotta amp it up, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We gotta like that was word vomit. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Sorry about the whole audio thing. Hopefully it won't happen again for the rest of this playthrough. And yeah. If you like what you saw, subscribe or whatever. Like, whatever. Bye.